Good morning, guys. It's Paul. You're back at Westway Firewood and Land Clearing, and we're building bundles again today. So it's running pretty hard outside. So today was a good day to make bundles. I got to make 100 bundles by tomorrow afternoon, so we'll get there. But I was thinking I might start looking for a tumbler. I would like one. I'm sure a lot of people would like a tumbler, but most of the stuff, like I said, I got beetle kill, and I mean it makes awesome bundles fresh off the stump. Once you cut it off the stump, it's dry, but the beetles, they make such a mess. I mean, they get that beetle dust all over it. The bark comes off. As you can see, it makes a mess. I was wondering if maybe like a tumbler would help, because I bang off the dirt or the dust, but I still get all that beetle stuff in there. But I'm debating whether or not to get one, because I don't sell enough bundles to actually warrant spending like $14,000 on a real tumbler. And then I'd have to get a power pack for it and everything else, and we're not there. We don't do that much business, so. But it would make for a lot better bundle if I could get one. The wood would be a lot cleaner anyway, for sure. So I was thinking I might make one. I'm going to start investigating that and seeing if we can't make one. I know Heath from Hardworking Man, him and Rachel, Heath was going to try and make one. I don't know how far he's gotten with it yet or not, because I haven't been watching too much, but I know he was planning on it, so I might reach out to him and see how that goes. But for now, that's what we're up to. We're just building bundles. It's going along pretty good. Like I said, we got about 100 bundles to make by Thursday. Which I'll get them done probably this afternoon. And that way they'll be on the truck and ready to roll. The season's starting up here, so we will be getting fish coming up pretty soon. So once the fish start running, the tourists start coming in. So it'll be firewood or bundle season. So, but like I said, I'll quit rambling. It was just something I was thinking about. Building the bundles here, thinking a tumbler might actually be worth it, because I got beetle dust and bark all over the place. But at least I'm lucky enough to do this inside, because I've done it in the run before, and man, does it make a mess. Oh Christ, does it make a mess. A little bit of water, those beetle turds, it gets ugly fast. So, but I can't complain really, because the wood is dry right off of the stump. As soon as you cut it off, it splits really nice. It's clean too, straight lace. So it makes really good bundles. It's dirty, a lot of dirt. So, but I shake it off, keep it as clean as I can, and I think it's working out okay. But it would be, it would make a nicer bundle. But the people we sell them to, they store them outside, so it's not like they're, inside of the actual store or anything. So I think it will be okay, but I'll let you know. But I do think we're gonna start looking at least for a small tumbler, because like I said, we don't sell enough wood to warrant getting a big one. They're fairly expensive because there's a lot to them, but we'll work on it. But for now, the air compressor just turned on. This is what I mean. You get all kinds of bark, beetle dust on it. But for now, we'll just keep cleaning them off, putting them in there, and it's been working for a long time, so we'll keep doing it that way. I will say, putting them in the baskets like this, the metal baskets that we have, the way Cindy loads them up, my bombshell, it's much easier to get it out of here and put it in there than start picking it out of a pile like I used to do. I can move these baskets around pretty easy with the pallet jack, and it does make a big difference. Like I said, I'm inside, I'm warm, dry. It's pretty good here. I don't have that far to go. Make the bundle, keep it good and tight, put the handle on it. And then I pick it up, walk it over to the truck, which is all of about maybe, I don't know, 5 feet, 6, well, about 10 feet away. So it's pretty easy. I go from there to there and back. So it works out. But it's not a bad deal. And like you said, the way Cindy stacks them in there, I'll get about 45 bundles out of the basket. So it works well. But picking the right piece sometimes is Takes a little effort, but once you get it, you get it. Perfect. Look at that. It's a beautiful bundle. So, all right. Otherwise, ain't much going on here today. Getting this done. I go back to work on Thursday, so I want to get this all set so that Cindy doesn't have to deliver it when I'm gone. But she will. She usually does. We work good together. There's been a lot of time the store is called when I'm not home. I try real hard to make sure that he's loaded up before I leave. Because there's been a few times that he's called like the day after I go to work. So, but for now, so now anyway, because of the learning curve, I call when I get home, see where he's at with his wood, and then I'll call him just before I leave and say, look, I'm going back to work, so do you need anything or not? And it's been working out okay. It was kind of a learning curve on both of our parts there. He started selling wood, and I got to remember to call him, but he has to remember to look at his pile to see how much he's got, and then he'll be able to gauge it. But if I call him, it kind of reminds him, and then he'll go out and look, and it works out good for me too, because it keeps him loaded. And it's good business practice to stay up on your customers and make sure that they have everything that they need, because it's a business for them. I mean, he sells the wood, so it's a business for him. I mean, it's a business for us as well, but it makes you look good if you take the initiative to give him a call on your customers just to make sure that they have what they need. That way, they know you care about it, and they don't run out of product. So you can't sell what you don't have. So like I said, it kind of works out pretty good. But that's one thing that I would recommend if you do actually get customers like, say, Joe from Ohio Woodburner. Keep in contact with them. Make sure that they have enough product. You call them once a week, or I call. My schedule, it's every 2 weeks. So, like I said, I'll call when I leave, and I call when I get back. But it would help, because if you do actually get a whole, I guess it's wholesale customer, you're gonna want to stay up on the game, because now your name's getting out there and they talk. Like Joe said, he gets a lot of his restaurants by word of mouth. So I don't do a whole lot of advertising. I just have that one account, which is okay for now, because that's all I want. this off. Dress that up a little bit so it fits in there a little better. Good. Not what I wanted. There it goes. Much better. Alright. On top. Something a little bit smaller, I think. Beautiful. Alright. See, if I can knock some of this bark off, like I said, I think between that and the beetle dust, I think it would be a little better, but anyway, back to the business part. That's what I was thinking about. If you get a wholesale customer, you want to stay up on it, because your name is on that product, and then if you stay up on them, make sure they got everything they need, they're going to know you're interested and you care. So you may get more business that way. I've had a couple of people call that want to buy bundles, but it's just me, and I'm not where I want to be. Well, actually I am. I'm sorry. I am where I want to be. I don't know if I want to grow too much more, because I don't want to have to hire anybody. Once I retire here pretty soon, I will be able to do a little bit more. I'll probably take a couple more customers. I might even make a roadside stand. But for now, I got this one guy at the store. We sell probably, like I said, between 1,200 and 1,500 bundles a year. It keeps me busy, and it's steady. I like it. So eventually we'll grow, but I don't want to grow too much. Because when I had the company before, and I liked it. It was fun, but I got big enough where I had employees, and then I had to make sure that those guys always had work. So I wasn't getting to do any of what I enjoyed anymore. I didn't get to work in the woods. I didn't get to run the equipment. I was constantly going from job to job to make sure that they had plenty of work. So it was a learning curve. It was definitely, I'm glad I did it. It was interesting, but I also learned that I don't like being the businessman. Not that big anyway. Not that big. It was, I liked working in the woods with the guys running the equipment that I was paying for. So anyway, I'll quit rambling on, but that was part of why I don't want to get any bigger than what I am right now. So this is enjoyable. It's doable. Still having a good time. So for now, though, I'm going to have to shut you down, because I need to get back to this, and I'm not a very good multitasker. I can only do one thing at a time. So I will let you know when I'm done, and we'll talk again then. Well, guys, I got it done. I don't know, I started at about 8 o'clock, and it's 2 o'clock now. Well, we used 2.5 baskets, and we got a whole bunch of crap still in there. But that's what I was saying about the tumbler. I think it would actually be beneficial. You can see all the stuff that's on that one. It's just, it's beetle kill, and most of it's dust from the beetles when they get under the bark. But the wood is great, but the beetles are horrible. So I'm wondering if I should get a tumbler, and if we can throw that in there, throw the rounds in there, be like a debarker and knock all the bark and the dust off. So something to think about anyway. But for now, I got the boss over there, and I'm done for the day. So I think I'm gonna have another date with a beautiful blonde and a couple more beers. You guys have a good day, good weekend, be kind to each other, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.